Alright, hello YouTube, Melina here, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last we left off, we're still in the prologue, but Cassius Bright has gone on an important journey. He said he'll be gone for around a month, so we're cleaning up his jobs while he's gone. We ended up helping the Pen Shell, I can't quite remember their names, family on their farm with the monsters. We let him off with a warning by thwacking him a little bit. Ended up replacing some light bulbs on the road, finding a mushroom, finding a bear claw for the church, a lot of that stuff. And now we are getting ready to help the mayor by entering a mine and collecting a very rare piece of septium, or like a uncut one, I guess. So, should be interesting. If you enjoyed this kind of content, as always, leave a like, subscribe, all that YouTube junk. But until then, you take care. Alright, YouTube, we are ready to start. Sorry about that weird pause you're going to feel. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Oh, I hit start. Instead of load. My bad. Fucking... There we go. Hey, we did it. Oh my god. Old game. Old game. Hello, Millie. Hello, Shiv. Alright, we are back where we left off. I believe we need to go to the mine, right? Yes. And that is up Magua Trail. Right. Oh, shit. Okay. This should be free. We're really over-leveled right now. That or we're just really strong in general. Yeah. Just really strong.
We're not done yet.
Okay. I guess we should fight whatever we come across, huh? Because we have access to turbo, so getting a Sepith is gonna be nice no matter what. Ow. He says, with his 300 HP already, because this game stacked mad HP.
Let's move out.
Yep, just mine's still up ahead. Let's keep going. And we gotta go right. Oh, where am I?
Let's move out.
God, that's so nice. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we're heading to the mine, just down over here. Oh, that's a bug. We have some crafts, so we can just go and one-shot that guy. Some crafts, we're already like capped. Ooh, we got ambushed this time.
Not done yet.
Okay. Much better. Are we heading? We're still heading towards mine. Okay. This definitely makes recording the game faster when you don't have to deal with like a lot of silly preamble in these random encounters. That's a flower's just over there. I guess we keep heading north for the mine. Yeah, I just keep heading north for the mine. Bro, will you go? Damn, there's actually so many random encounters right now. I guess any leftover Sepith we have that of an element we're not using to unlock our, well, what's it called? So that we can just use to craft new gems. Alright, are we at the mine? Okay, we should. Yeah, we're here. Cool. Yeah, that looks like a minecart. Hello, sir. This is the entrance to the Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland's Mayor Klaus has asked that we come here to pick up a certain septium crystal. This all shows Landon the mayor's referral. Well, alright then. If you have a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking to the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. The mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gatton. He manages the mine and all its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septum load more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Yeah. Oh, I let YouTube know, since I was let know in stream. I did look at the evolution mod for this game. Says I was informed about it by a viewer, and I guess we gotta get in. And from what I saw, I don't think I can use it with this version of the game I'm playing. But also, let's see, where are we going? Oh, that's fine. But also, I was told from the description that there are plenty of spoilers for like significant parts of the game if you leave the cutscene running, which I am very prone to do. So I don't think that would go very well. I might spoil the game for myself using that mod. That might be something to do when if I replay through the game, just also for the nightmare mode and the voice acting and all that. Let's see, I was not reading the text. I'm sorry. Maybe I should ask somebody about it. Okay. So the lower level isn't working. So let's, I guess, flip the switch and go somewhere else. There we go. Right now. Hello. Great, Audios. What are you kids doing down here? Aren't you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you hear about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, you should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks, you can get down there. We found the elevator, but we didn't know how to make it run. You know how to operate it? Well, that's an easy problem to fix. All you need is a key. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Thank you. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it. I like that there's retroactive dialogue, because I checked the other one first. That's cool. A lot of stuff some modern games could really remember to do. Yeah, we're good. Let's go down. We got the key. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get to the elevator working this time. Well, it's like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down to the lower tunnels? Yeah, let's do it. Server deposit, I'm nursing some coffee. Okay, anybody over here? There's a big old pathway. See if there's any, like, chesty or whatever. Nope, some logs. Walking, a dude. Oh, we're just gonna walk across, okay. Oh, that's, okay. We're probably... Things are probably not as, nice as they seem, then, if this is down here. More people. Actually, one of you could be the chief. I just realized I should probably be asking. Y'all look the same. Said you're looking for the mine chief? He was here a moment ago. Shit. Okay, well, he's not either of you. Oh, you look... Yeah, you're facing me. You look important. Look at you walking in place. You're totally a mine chief. Heaven and earth. What are two kids like you doing down here in the mine? You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dark place for you. We're with the Bracers Guild, and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus. I see. So you kids are bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. It's not that big a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Oh, right. Give me a second. This little baby's something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it so close to myself as possible. My chief pulls out a large grained crystal from his breast pocket. Pog. Wow. I've never seen a crystal this big before. That is impressive. There seems to be a light swirling around inside, too. It's one of the several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Esmalus crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. You see the Septium Crystal. It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. Estelle, don't drop it. Oh my god, don't drop it. This is super fun. Check this out, Joshua. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we can be in real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gatton. Don't worry. We'll make sure this gets to the mayor. Gatton on you kids. Huh? What's the matter? That's odd. The airflow down here just shifted. The airflow? The scent, it's... Whoa! Joshua just chilling. Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems like there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I'd better check on the extent of the damage. Look out, Estelle. What? Oh. Is Joshua's special features mean he can sense monsters or smell monsters? Bro did just say he sniffed and said the scent smelled like something. Killer crab. Doesn't say anything. Has a tough shell. Can call for backup. Oh god. Okay. Okay, let's just start blasting then. I mean, he did sense another crop muncher. That's true. I thought that, but Estelle didn't say anything about it, so I thought that, like maybe that's just something people can do in this world if they're like fighters. But it seems that might not actually be the case. It might just be a Joshua specific thing. Okay, they're both almost dead, which is honestly better because it means that they're not going to call for reinforcements. I'm counting on you, Estelle. I'm counting on you, Estelle. I'm counting on you, Estelle. Thank you. Perfect job.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Why are there... Do you usually have problems with monsters like this? No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like that happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of Septium, so we've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but... Judging from the situation, it may be that the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable. But this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. We've got to get the other workers out of here. If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination is right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts. You're right. Some extra help would be much appreciated. So how many miners are we looking at in all? There should be only a total of 4 miners working here in the lower tunnels. There's 3 down here, and then there's 1 up top. Got it. Let's go find them. Sorry about all this. Oh, right, and take these. Use them if you need to. Ooh, thank you. All right. If that's the case, excuse me, Mr. Krabs. Oh, Adios, who art in heaven, extend to us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot! If you've got time to pray to the goddess, now, but help me take care of these things. I got you, bro. Oh, okay. Ooh, those guys are gonna get crit turns, huh? I guess we'll have to steal a turn then. Oh, we might be able to just auto-attack these things.
Let's do this.
that hefty 7 on me, man. How much do your regular attacks do? Okay, we could probably auto-attack these things to death. We don't really need to spend any MP. You two okay? Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Adios. What a religious nut. This really was the work of the goddess, and she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. That's because unbelievers like you that have unfortunate accidents like this happen. How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. Alright, that's 2 down. 2 more to go. Don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I wouldn't make a tasty meal. Me too. I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. Okay. There we go. Alright, these crabs actually drop water gems, so we actually will be killing all these crabs that we come across. Thanks for coming along when you did. Oh man, for a minute there I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again. There's no time for feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. And no more any more lollygagging, and you're gonna be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me. Alright. That's everybody in the bottom floor. He said there was only about 4 down here. There should have been only 4 down here. Oh. Hello, Mr. Krabs. I'd like your water septium, please.
That's that then.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Change for... It's actually so... It's so sick. It's so sick. These misses, oh, they're... It's because they kept recruiting. There we go. Oh, 10 more water. Brother, yes. Alright, let's go up.
Let's move out.
Where's the elevator? Is it down here? Yes. Things weren't supposed to be like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help! What the fuck? You said there were only 4. What? Still got another one down here. We better hurry and rescue him. Shit. Okay. Where the fuck are you down here? It's up. They said they were up top. That's where I heard the voice. Oh, there they are. Listen, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Chill out. There he is. All right. Oh, this is Estelle. Oh, crap. Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? By the soot of my boots. You're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? Yeah, why would you be down here, guy? Directly next to the monster den, too. Interesting. Some would say that could look like sabotage, sir. I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. Then suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side. So we've got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? I was like, you guessed right, kid. So it seems. Yeah, Joshua, we're on the same page. The area up ahead's dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Would you look at him run? You must have been really scared. I bet. Yeah, you're sus as hell, bro. Why would you be down here? Directly next... You're a veteran, you just showed up, so you have ample reason. And there's also a very pricey gem in here, too. Did we find everybody? Yeah, that should be everyone. Alright then, let's get out of here ourselves. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you're safe. You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Well, everyone except the new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. Poor guy must have wet himself scared. I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility there's a monster still in the lower tunnels. Until we can confirm it's safe, I don't want anyone using the elevator. You hear me? That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I knew it. Never expected monsters to surface or bracers showing up. Guess I'll just have to report the truth about everything that happened. Sussy little miner. I apologize for getting y'all involved more in your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later and make sure that you two are compensated fairly. Don't sweat it. We just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all part of training to become full-fledged blazers. Blazers? Bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know, but we'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. Anyway, I may ask the guild for help if we run into any other serious trouble. Sure, you can count on us. And we'll make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended. You did make sure that you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? How rude, I'm not that careless. Look, it's right. You didn't. You lost it? Psych, got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we? You are unbelievable. Young lady, those are kind of worse. I'll give an old man like me a heart attack. Alright, nice job, Estelle. My goat. Alright, let's head back. We could probably avoid... Well, avoid what we can, I guess I should say. It's like the other monsters are not really giving us enough to matter right now, so... Probably avoid the baby ones for now. I think we're too high a level for this area to really be getting anything valuable. Oh my god, there's so many fucking bugs around them. Another fucking ladybug! Alright, let me head down. Thank you. One more set of trail, right? Yeah, and Rollant is gonna be the last thing we run into. Okay, and here we are. Perfect. Rollant, we have arrived. Okay. First things first. Orbital Factory. Can I get a new slot for Stellar Joshua? No, we're still a little bit low on some stuff. Yeah. We have an obscene amount of time and space, so maybe we're gonna make something with those. Here we go, an EP cut wouldn't be bad. Or EP cut, one of the two. Time to cast arts is cut. Ooh. Yeah, maybe both of these. Take one cast. Ooh, a speed one. A speed one for Estelle actually sounds like it'd be pretty good. I might just take that. And then I'll take an EP cut. We can't use all these, of course, but... I do like the idea. Like right now she has this information one, which isn't necessarily as good. I could just read up her speed by 10%. Oh, it's only gonna give her 1, but it's still good. As for Joshua, he's got impede, which we don't really have a use for it just yet. So I'll give him cast. Make Joshua just a speed demon. And let's go ahead and save before we turn in this gem to the mayor. Actually, let's go see if we can sell some stuff. You have a lot of monster stuff, right? Oh, they're all ingredients, though. We'd be better off just turning in our job. It's Bracer Guild. The mayor's house is this way, right? Yeah. Weird angle to put us at. Mr. Mayor, you were upstairs, right? Actually, were you upstairs, Mr. Mayor? You. No, who are you? Oh, you're the mayor's wife. I heard from Lita that the vegetables from the Burzel farm haven't arrived. I wonder what's going on. Vegetables from there have such delicious fresh flavor. He must be on the first floor. No, that's a maid. Mr. Oh, maybe here? Ahaha. Oh, hello. I see. I would never have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy, but I think it's important as the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here? We've come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you're in no trouble at all. In fact, we've come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. Okay. She's a student at the Genus Royal Academy. The Genus Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Ron region, right? Or Ruin? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You can call me Joshua. But your name isn't Joshua? The two of them are actually bracers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me. Bracers? You mean profound knights of freedom and love who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? That's such an inspiring moment. I never thought to run into real bracers. The inspiring part sounds like a little much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So why'd you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I was lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it's I who'm in the way. Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity. How about showing her what you brought with you? Sure, hold on a sec. Schwing! Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation for all of Roland's citizens. A gift? Worthy of expressing our appreciation. I see, so this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved ornament using this to the Queen, as a token of Roland's citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen! How delightful. We, as citizens of Liberal, owe Her Majesty a great debt to us for all she's done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberal has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with it in your hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. Haha, I wouldn't imagine anything less from you, Estelle. You guys. There you go, Mayor Klaus. It's been faithfully delivered. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution, bitch is going in my safe. Yoink. Okay, it'll be safe in there. Now all that's left is to have Melder's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its orbit. Can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done. Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself, but today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you? Don't mention it. This is all part of my job as mayor. Thank you for everything. But I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus. Yourselves as well. It's always fun seeing characters you know at the start of their journeys, I'm sure. So, you're heading home tomorrow at the airline, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin. I see, so you used your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle. Joshua. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua? Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? What? What are you talking about? You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for you the next time you meet. Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. Next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one. Oh, right. Alright, let's get pumped and knock this last one out. Bro said, my type is you dumbass. Oh, Ina. Good work. Looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine, though, huh? Huh? How'd you know? I got a call from the mine. They said that they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now, how about you give me a report of what happened? Okay, then. This is what happened. Bling. Oh, $1,500. You're still rank 8. Well, it's like you did much more than anyone was expecting from you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also part of the mission as bracers. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us. Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything since her nose is already always in everything. Yeah, what he said. Hey, why are you saying I'm super nosy like that? Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right? It's not being a bit harsh, Joshua. Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You've heard of the Liberal News, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? When you say cooperating with them to get coverage, what exactly does that entail? It seems that they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to ask the reporters directly for details. The reporter and camerawoman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Roland. Okay. Here's a referral from the guild. Thank you. Posture check. Alright, how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people? Good idea. Let's go. Do we have any new jobs in the meantime? We do. We have 2. Lee's Highway Monster and a Lost Kitten. Meet Ida at the Cafe Terrace. And a Rhino Cider, which we fought before, and is in the Elise Highway. Okay. We'll cook that thing easy, apparently. A bit late with the check, you're good. My back won't immediately fold, and just I'm missing one. Looking for somebody named Ida. Is it you? You're Lisa. The other day, Scarazard came in for a drink, and, well, she was just unbelievable, like you said, Estelle. I don't even dare say what she did. That's charming. Simon. Miss Brano, you better get back to the boss, or we'll miss our next meeting. I'm sure the boss is waiting to hear a report as well. Hello? No, I didn't realize she walked down the stairs. Shit. Okay. Oh, man, I'm starving. Alright. Guy with a portrait randomly? Sure. Is it you? That's Claire. So someone coming out of the mayor's house earlier. Other than that, I've been seeing Mr. Renon's mother out of town a lot. She's awfully suspicious if you ask me. I don't know which one I should follow for more details. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't you? There you are. What am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you are they? It sure does. Even that handsome young man, too? That's right, myself included. Well, well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seem to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Does this mean that you're a brother or sister or something like that? You know, it's gotta be it. When people have the same name, it usually means you're family. I guess that's how it is for us. But still, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to be mistaking the word bracer for someone's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about? It'll be a pain to explain all this to her. Let's just go along with it. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am. My goodness, for just a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. I don't like you. Hey, are you really distressed? Or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you? Oh, that's right. I am. I'm so distressed. My little Ariel hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe, and she vanished. And who is Ariel exactly? My little kitten. She's so snuggly-wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's cute, it's her personality as well. What's the color of that kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. It's like the color of the evening sun in autumn shining upon a field of wheat, so it's tannish. I think she's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you. I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Mrs. Bracer. Okay, let's go look for a cat. I can't see anything. Oh, that was easy. Look! Up and to the left, huh? Joshua, is that cat? Oh, it's like the one the lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. And up and to the left here. Can I, like, circle around it? No. What about from here? Maybe I can get it from here. Yeah. Look, it's that cat again. Get back here. This is just like at the Purzel Farms. It's like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. Okay, I mean, just walk around again. Gotta go? Alrighty. There's that cat again. Stella, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away. It went towards the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it. Okay. Did it go towards the chapel? I don't think I saw it do that. Is it inside? It is. Fuck. Nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. Hey, you see the cat? I could have sworn something just went up those stairs. Wonder if it was just my imagination. Come on, cat. Be a good kitty and surrender. Don't you dare jump. Stay right there like that. And... Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell her and the owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that, but it's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come here, Ariel. That's right, this way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come here. Let's go back and see your owner. That's a good girl, Ariel. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. Smooth Joshua. Literally perfect. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm pretty sure that Ariel was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking towards the cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You are just a cat's meow. I'll take that as a compliment. You're blushing, Joshua. I'd sure like to put a collar on you. Then you'd be perfect. I apologize, but we're gonna need to get back and report to the guild. Have a nice day. See you later. Yes, I hope I'll be seeing a lot more of Mr. Bracer. Jesus, man. Shave some fucking years off Joshua's life. Alright, Lee's Highway is the next place we're heading for a rhino cider. So I guess we'll just keep going south. I guess that makes sense. The forest down here near the Gruen Gate had a rhino cider. So I can see how he'd be running into one again. Now we just gotta find it. There it is. Alright. Joshua doesn't have a life to shave years off of. Sure, of course he does. Let's see. From what I remember, it's just weak to... Still can just use Airstrike. I see, this one just has a lot of health instead. Oh, he actually do respectable damage too. Nice. Pretty easy, yeah. We are pretty strong right now. Okay. Alright, easy 2 quests. Well, let's head back. And we'll go to Hotel Rollant. Right, the guild. Can't remember if we have to talk to somebody first. Okay, yep. Alright, we finished these 2 jobs. Thank you, and thank you. Yep. Thank you. Alright, in that case... Is there anything else we gotta buy? No, we're not really getting... No more improvements for us, to be honest. Probably just grab a couple of these prevent sleep bangles. Just in case we run into an enemy that puts us to sleep, and we'll be good. Oops. Fast forwarded a little bit. Yeah, we're going to Hotel Rollant. How many equipment slots do we have? We can put another one on, so... There you go. There, just have them on now. I'll have to think about it. Hotel Rollant's like over here, right? Yes, it is. Awesome. Hello. We're looking for some people. We're wondering if we can ask you something. Is it true that the people with the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. You have some kind of business with them? Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story. Really, is that so? And then we're going to inform you that both of them are out at the moment. Oh, you know where they are? The reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar? Got it, thanks. We appreciate the help. Oh, we probably found that guy then. It's the only guy with a portrait in there. Yeah, probably this guy. Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps the reporter from Liberal News? That's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try to pry into my life. Business you have with me. We're here representing the Bracers Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort? Ah, you're finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up, so, where's Cassius Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up, so he's not even in Rollant. What? He came all the way here so I can get a story on his famous bracer. Crap, what a waste of a trip this turned out to be. I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxers in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice, you'll have to do. Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxers in a bunch? No, the "we've got you covered" part. What do you mean by that? It's just like Joshua said, you're representative bracers. Oh, and here's our referral. This has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? Brats, is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, how about slipping into a skirt and acting like all the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff, and this looks like a skirt. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is we were dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free. I can't extend the deadline any longer. Guess I've got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice, you kids. I'm gonna leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here's Estelle, and you are? I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for Liberal News. Though we won't be working alone... Well, though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job. I'll be grateful when this is all over, too. By the way, where exactly do you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right. My destination is the Esmos Tower. I'm sure you've heard it before. Ha! That's it? Not only have we heard of it, we've been there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I've got my camera woman with me. She said something about her orbital camera not working right, so she took off to the factory. But you should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the orbital factory. Alright, come on, gang. Wait, anything but that. I'll do anything you ask. Just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. Jeez. What's all the fuss about? Could this person be... That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you gonna keep me waiting? Niall, you came just at right the time. Please, help me out here. What'd you do this time? You didn't waste all your money now and you don't have enough for repairs, did you? That's amazing! How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. A decorative clock and the repairs... Decorative clock? And the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing repairs, and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up, it broke. I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Looks like I'm going to have to pay it out of my own pocket and get that money back later. Here's your 2,000 mira, and this is your receipt. This is an unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of pocket means that he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. Had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids, Niall? They're the bracers who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we've originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle. Nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Estelle and Joshua, huh? Seems that you may be known, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hyatt. Dorothy Hyatt, probably, not Hyatt. I'm the new camera woman for the Liberal News. At the moment, I'm training under Niall. Why'd I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? That damn editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all this soon enough. You're one to talk. Never mind, just forget it. Now that we've got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Esmos Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. Head to Esmos Tower. Alright. Liberal News. Liberal. It's the Malga Trail, alright? Yeah, let's go. Excuse me. Left, right? Yes. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Oh no, 0 damage.
Move out.
Yeah, don't hit my escort displays, I need them. Alright, here we go. This is the tower. Wow, this tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. Last time we were here, we only made it as far as the 2nd floor, but judging from the scale, I'd say it probably has 5 or 6. There should be 5, at least. That's what it said in the book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there were a number of other towers like this in Liberl. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Ron, and Zeiss regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Liberl Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few angle shots at this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that? She certainly has the looks of a pro. Ow, that really hurts, Niall. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get a shot with your usual style. I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good. And that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go, say cheese. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow it seems more natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes pretty breathtaking pictures, acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius, the kind that's borderline insane, though. Wow, people sure never are what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed up to the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. Let's go, gang. Got a tower to climb. Yep, these are stairs. Let's look at the rest of the floor, though. Nothing here. Okay, this first floor has only got one exit. See if we can find any chests or anything in here. Nope, found a monster, though. What is this? This is a coral shell that's weak to fire. Looks like they're not too strong.
Let's move out.
Okay, anything further? Another monster. Nice. These ones also drop water, even better. Alright. Nothing in the center, it looks like. Just more stair. Oh, that was just a way back. Okay. Okay, I think we're just gonna auto attack the rest of these.
Back then.
Joshua has barely enough strength to one-shot them, which is nice. Okay. What are you? You have fish? Fly skipper. Do not use wind damage on it. Okay, I'm just gonna hit you. Yeah, thought so.
We're not done yet.
Easy cook, easy cook. I am the chef. Can't go across that way, so we'll just have to go across this way. Oh, she took a picture with her camera and it blinded it. That's funny. Alright, monster here. It's probably the right way to go. What's that? A palm. Okay. Well, it looks unique. We'll probably use an art on it. Oh, okay. That was pretty easy to hit. I thought it might be harder because it was a unique enemy. My bad.
We're not done yet.
Alright. Well, little gemmy gems. So way up. Okay, it's floor 4 now. Still no chest. I'm not seeing any, at least.
We're not done yet.
Not done yet. Not done yet. Fish. Alright, we're looking... Good way to go. All these fish, man. Anything actually important? There's another fish over here. Fuck out of my way, guy. Oh my god, another fish. Joshua is slowly losing health to these things. That is something to keep in mind. Finally, a chest. Tear ball a minute. Alright, is this up? It's up. Okay. And there's another chest up here, finally. Let's go ahead and heal Joshua. There we go.
Let's move out.
Oh, what the fuck? Hello? What are these? Robber Trapper. Okay, so they're like mimics. Okay. How much damage can we do to you guys? And I'm willing to kill one, so.
Let's do this.
That's what I was worried about. Okay. Of course they self-destruct, bro. I got to use its arts up. Oh my god, okay. Joshua, I need you to move away. Nice. Okay, not get hit by... They seem to really like their exploding enemies in this game, huh? tin staff. Is that better than what we're using? It is. By 10. Holy moly. I know. Okay, it's only better by 3, I was gonna say. Is that not the right way to go? Confused. Maybe there... Oh, maybe there's multiple ways up. That's probably what it is. Yeah, we just gotta find another way up.
Let's move out.
Okay, so try to go to the opposite end of the map. Like over here. There we go. And now let's try getting across. Got us to a chest, so it's definitely a new potluck and a shell. It's like food. Tree. There's a tree up here. That's interesting. We already opened that chest. What are we missing? There we go. Found it. Sick. Wow, it's bright up here. It's bright out here. Looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Would you look at the beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. Looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like it's a giant ornament-operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device, although nobody seems to know exactly what it's used for. Okay, so nothing. Hey, Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. It's no use hiding. I think it'd be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Damn, Assassin Joshua just knows when people are around. So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that is. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Wait, isn't that from the Bracers Guild? So you're trying to tell me that you're Bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the Liberal News. Yeah, these two provide our escorts so we can get coverage of the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Just please don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. It's the only way up. Look who's talking. You seem quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize on my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I'm an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it up here in one piece. Somewhat. But actually, I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar, if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist means that you'd be familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyways. But since I only have just begun my investigation, there's still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but if there's anything interesting you could tell us about this place, it'd be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard the word septillion before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about it. You mean the septillions, endowed with the power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right? So ancient race, got it. That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems that these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the powers of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life, so like the magic we use, okay. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, the Septillions were also lost. That is the legend that also recorded the scriptures of the Septian Church. What does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of the Septillions slumbers somewhere within Liberal. Its name? The Areola? Let's say Areola. The Areola. The word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberal. So I came out to investigate. Aw, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I'm overjoyed that there's someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of these clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part. If I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's speculative. It's a speculative one. For what you've told me, I'm sorry to say it wouldn't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. Huh, I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's a policy of the Liberal News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else, I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy Heya, is ready for action. I'm gonna keep calling her Heya. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These two kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. And I guess it's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? Glad she's having a good time. Wow, the view's great from here. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With the scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around, but if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. Joshua, you seem much older than your years suggest. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these type of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This is a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'll be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, this place has my interest peaked, and the place that has my interest peaked is Bose. The Bose region? Something happened there? A number of large burglaries have been taking place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has a pair of wings? Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire. What? That's impossible! We were supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. Reporter actually reporting? Crazy. Not in the pocket. Oh, hi there. Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff, and that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order, which means that you're not from Liberal, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Arabonia. Haha, you don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, the hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Ooh! Oh, Joshua, I'm so sorry, bro. Friend zone from the start. Fucking brother, full, like, legitimately brother zones. Well, that ship's dead. Alright, I guess we can hope she changes her mind. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. Usually it isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Alright, where's Dorothy? Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I expect from a camera woman, somebody who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of a setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Maybe. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to. Can we check the machine? No. I guess we'll talk to Joshua. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everyone's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on, anyways? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen because in the tower because the rest of us are all right. Maybe a sudden fear of heights? I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua. Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am. I got a lot of good ones, too. Now it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back there. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back for some ruins without being chased or bitten or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you run off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. And don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're gonna spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get those photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? Sounds like a good idea. But before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks you for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. plot sickness. Sowing the seeds early. Yeah, let's save here. Scarizard. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Scara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or another, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train you two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll pour it in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you got. $2,000 just for that. Hey, rank 7. Nice. Receive the Eagle Vision Quartz. Okay, Eagle Vision Quartz. Can see enemies from a distance. Oh, sick. Okay. I'm assuming that means on the map, because the enemies kind of fade in on the actual battleground. Good work, you two. How about you, Scarizard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Another posture check. Oh man, my back is straightened up to high heaven. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if he'll be able to relax a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there's plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. But we already took care of our small jobs, Joshua. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward! I'm gonna drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation. You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Scarizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua to make up for your absence. Why me? Scara. Now, hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in. Break me in? All right, you big pervert. Joshua, why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. I'm assuming she's trying to make Estelle jealous. It's interesting. We've got a major problem. Oh, Mayor? Mayor Klaus? So, Joshua and Scarizard, am I glad to see you? Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone. Your home's gone? Alright, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. Oh, shit. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. Jesus. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here. So could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea. We may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Ina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyways. Yes, I'll do that, and everyone be careful. Oh, this place is trashed. Whoa, this place is an absolute mess. Crux really tore through here. Look at the safe! The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you all go to the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the Crux who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms are, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. Okay, if If other rooms are untouched, it means that they knew what they were looking for, and they knew it was in here. They're about as messy as the attic room, which my wife and Lita are locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is, I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up for the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Be prudent and accurate. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where should I begin? On-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get my butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? Let's not forget to ask the witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I have my oh, this music, what the fuck? I have my suspicions, but let's go ahead and investigate before I voice them. Let's start with let's start with the safe. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door, either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. Powder like that has absorptive properties due to its fineness and would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder on it. The powder and the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, wouldn't they not know the order the buttons were pressed? Not exactly. As the powder collects on the fingers, the amount taken will decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in the order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there are duplicate numbers, but the crook should be able to make a pretty good guess to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. No, it's not. That is not basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind the safe is open using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. And the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to be at least someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who that is, that's the tricky part. Is it? I think we have one suspect. One heavy suspect already. Check his desk. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Yeah, maybe to throw us off? This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The clutter box looks like it was... The box lock looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. Okay. Just like the mayor, they have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books in here as well, but they had no idea about the value of the books, or they only had one thing they were here for. Okay, just the same thing. So it seems like the crooks knew they were here for this. There's several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they suggest, I mean, there's no political aim involved. But can we say that the Queen's gift was stolen? It could be, like, to make sure that we don't have a gift. Let's check outside. Is there anybody, like, walking off the railing or what? Ah, here we go. Yeah, somebody jumping off. Look, there's some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh, too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. Probably a pitting. Okay. What about over here? No, is there anything else? Yeah, so it looks like they could have roped their ways up here and just came into the room, trashed it, took what was in the safe and left. Okay. Let's stay on this floor for now. Hey, Lita. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. These intruders weren't violent toward us. Is there anything you noticed particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks. I wouldn't be able to... Excuse me. They were wearing masks. I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the two of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Looks like they repelled themselves up. This room is untouched. This room is also untouched, it looks like. but we'll go ahead and ask the... Oh, you're Lita, not the mayor's wife. Okay. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? This means it wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. That reminds me, one of them was short. Okay. Might have been even a girl. Okay, yeah, I think we have a good idea of who the main member was. Feminine figure who's short, was in the mayor's residence, would actually know where the item was kept. What's this? Huh? What's this? Servius leaf? Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It's probably dropped by one of the criminals while they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Yes, it is. So it means that we have a good idea of where they came from. Not, like, regionally, but where they're... Probably where they're going to return to. Okay. Anything at the front door? They said the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way. Yeah, which I think we've determined how they got in. Anything in the kitchen? Anything taken? No, I think we're good. We should be good. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Yeah, we found lots of new evidence. Alright, let's check the details one by one and see what you come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Well, they're after the septium in the safe. How many of them were there? About 3 or 4. Where they getting the house from? They had to get in from the terrace on the 2nd floor. Point blank. What is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? A traveler who visited recently would make the most sense. Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. The reporter from the magazine company was one. Couldn't be them, because we were with them. So those 2 who came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at Esmos Tower. I think we can cross them off as list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. Haha, let's not get ourselves here. I think it's a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. Why? After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she's a really nice girl, and she's modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septium in the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out for it, but at least to me, she didn't seem like an ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we were going to have ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off from Roland sometime today. Looks like we're gonna have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. Let's go. Oh, party member. Okay, I did remember that Scarazard was part of the party. Level 12. Okay, we're not over leveled. Scarazard's level 12. And it looks like she's caught up in gear as well as us. Should be good. What's her speed looking like? She's slow as fuck. Well, they're both slower than Joshua, but that's not surprising. She's definitely way stronger than us, though. Strength, strength stat-wise? Okay. Let's, head out of here. Let's also go eat a meal, since we don't have full health, right? So, we should go eat a meal at the bar. Pasta, please. Okay. Alright. Let's go check Hotel Roland. Yo. So Joshua and even Scarazard. Something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy. Should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we were a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Well, if she just left, she can't be getting on the plane too quickly. Alright, come on, kids, let's go. Hey, anybody buy a ticket? But please excuse the delay. The airline should be arriving anytime now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Scares are too. Thank you, Audios, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, his uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and the navy blue socks. Oh, yes, I can see him now. I totally forget what the boys look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. You didn't see a girl in the Royal Academy uniform. Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. You fucking freak. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to rolling along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got a lot bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? When's dinner? So pulls out the leaf and found in the attic. I almost forgot that we found this. Could it be some sort of clue? Oh, right, we did find that. Scara, do you know any places nearby that Servius trees grow? Servius trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald. That's the forest the opposite direction from Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's head up the highway through Roland South Gate. You're really get excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic. Who could just walk at a time like this? Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get Bose ASAP. But the airliner's not even here yet. I know, that's where we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk, we gotta make it there already. Wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours. Those were reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked to take over. I wonder what's going on. But no, don't care. We got shit to do. Oh, actually, I just realized we also need to see if we can unlock some more slots for Estelle and Joshua. Joshua in particular. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, here we go. Awesome. And now we're back to collecting. Yeah, need 50 and 80. That Scarizard looking. Scarizard already has 4 slots unlocked. Awesome. 80 and 120 left. Okay. So, what's your Orbital got? Scarizard. Got shield for yourself. Attack. Hit and evade. Okay, just a bunch of raw stats. But, I'm gonna take out your evade. And I'll put in impede. I'm gonna take out shield. And treat that with evade. Hit. We'll put in eagle vision. There we go. And for Joshua, we just need to... There we go, EP cut. Hit gives us more dex, but we're not really missing too much. There you go. Oh. Let's get some MP back. Let's go. down the sewers. Go. Let's go. Let's head back to Mistwald. Yeah, pretty far south. And we should be able to see enemies on the map now. Yep, big old red dot in the map that will make traversing significantly easier. Shows up pretty early, too. Oh, that's so nice. I can avoid enemies if I need to. I'm fine fighting, but I'm gonna fight bigger enemies if I'm gonna do anything. Yeah, Mistwald's to our right. Okay. I guess we should try fighting one thing to see, how Scarizard plays. Oh, we got surprise attacked. Okay. Oh, she's got Giga range. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, she uses a whip, right? Yeah. Does good damage, too. Okay. A lot of people with a lot of range, I'm noticing. I wonder if her accuracy goes down the further she is. We gotta deal with being poisoned, but I think we bought poison resist stuff. That's anything scary about this place? Someone came through here, alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd Rage or Mira were on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's get in the woods. Let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Okay, no dedicated map, but we can still see enemies up there. Unfortunate. Making sure we don't accidentally miss one of these kills and get poisoned.
Let's move out.
Okay, yeah, these are just gonna give us wind. You're gonna give us water. I guess we should try to fight these elementals, huh? Oh, right, they're hard to hit unless you use arts. That's right. 20 pins. Okay, so you can also put out AoE magic. Okay. We're alright there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have you guys try to attack, because I don't want to waste anything.
Came up short.
How could that voice? We're gonna waste this first turn if we attack.
Seems you came up short.
Got it. Hottie voice, not really much else special about it. Acorn of Doom. Not sure where we're supposed to be heading, but always fine.
Piece of cake.
Nice. Okay. I'm just hoping we go the right direction, I guess. A lot of rhinos, huh? Okay. Kind of another bear claw. It's not what I was looking for. It's pathway. I'm hoping this is a correct way. This is the Deku tree. There's nothing up by the Deku tree. This is not the correct way. Okay. A little annoying. I guess we gotta head west from here. Yeah, let's try heading west. Or not. Maybe further east? Starting to get lost. Nice. Well, oh, what the fuck?
Piece of cake.
Man, not having a map is actually super annoying for this part. Is this the right way? It's a transition to a new area. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. That music. That was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Don and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off the act wearing the school uniform was simply astounding. Just what do you expect from a mademoiselle of the ex-aristocratic family? Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past, but it certainly doesn't hurt that this outfit can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mare and dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. Ho ha 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 ha, ho ha ha ha. What was that? Calm down, let's see what else they have to say. Do you expect me to just sit here and listen to this? What are you... There she goes again. Hey, I hope you're all prepared to take a beating. I'm sorry, I had to. That's definitely how I picture Estelle, being like, you talking mad shit about me? Yep, it's a brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're gonna beat you up now. What? Bracers? How'd they find... You had a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the Bracers Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary. It'd be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. What are they gonna do now, Gisette? How about you quit quaking in your boots? For starters, these Bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Kapua family. And who are you calling us kids, you brat? Had it up to here going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright, boys, get 'em. Roger that, my pleasure. Understood. Apparently use arts, huh? Honestly, let's clock up Estelle. Alright, still. Beat that guy up.
Here I come.
Almost got him. Okay, if I do anti-sep, will I hit her in time? Yes, I will. I'm faster than her. Okay. Dinky-ass knives in these guys. Ha ha ha! Nice try, bitch. Oh, she still shot me. Okay. I'm trying to set up, Estelle for this hurricane. Yeah, Estelle should get a fatty hurricane here. You should go after her, though. Oh, damn, she's tanky as fuck. Oh, you're out of crafts. I'm dumb. What I'm thinking. Oh, Estelle, I was setting you up, but it's my fault. Nice crit. Estelle, you can handle that one. Alright, clock up Estelle. Firebolt that guy. She's preparing to use an art. Okay. As long as she doesn't get the crit, doesn't matter. You know, fire at her, yeah. I don't think you'll go first, right? Yeah, you're gonna go after, so that's not worth it. Instead, you should probably use Soul Blare on her. Oh, nice. She's just gonna heal herself. Even better. Wait till Scarazard shit's fully charged before having her use her ability. Alright, now you can, anti-set. Cooked. Alright. Can you reach her? Yes, you can. You're fine. Nice, she's stunned. Alright. Move in. Get the fuck up there, beat her ass. Posture already checked, indeed.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay. Oju-sama laughed, okay.
That's it for me. Seems you came up short.
Got it. Okay. Starting to understand more about Scarazard's fucking personality. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Brink. Recover the Septium Crystal. Hey, that belongs to me! No, not to you, to the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now we've got the crystal back. How about we can move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kapua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. Ah! What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body will answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Sierra's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Sierra. Oh, shh. An orbital gun. Are you alright, Sierra? I'm fine, forget about me. Look at that. Bro, they brought in the fucking airship. An airship? Yeah. Ha ha ha, looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? I mean, we could still hit them from here, because, you know, if they fire down, they're gonna shoot their own troops, but, you know, don't mind me. Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into Roland region has been on hold. Something big came up in Boast while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have the time to explain. Hurry up and get on, I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day, and don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. Well, I guess we know how they got here so fast. Shit. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Don't think they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looked like, to me, like a bunch of sky bandits. Yes, they certainly seem of that variety. It also sounds like they made the Boast region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I could care less if sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thwack Bam Kapow. What's that Bam Kapow supposed to mean? Guess your channel's videos have catched up? Yes, I believe I've caught up on everything. Anything that's, like, been obscenely old, anyways. Everything's gonna be relatively modern now, thank God. Thus, the Septium Crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. Well, it's like you've had a rough day. Who'd have thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Scara. I let my emotions get the best of me and... I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless, too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Ina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes payment for a job well done. 3K, holy moly. This is for you both, and take this as well. This is... As of now, you are both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. Is it really okay for us to have this? I had heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Dark Reaver, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a fine stream. Boast, Ron, Zace, and finally Grand Cell. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy it was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh? That's a telephone, right? I saw this plan play the Trace the Sky and had to drop in. I appreciate it. This game's been pretty fun so far. Hello, this is the Bracers Guild Roland branch in the Liberal Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. Yeah, fucking clue us in. Hello? I wonder if something happened. Looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. Yeah? They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. Fuck you mean? What's wrong, Ina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling? The Boast branch. Something terrible has happened. Well, that makes sense, you know. Everything's going on in Boast right now. The airliner, Lind, has... The Lind airliner has disappeared over the Boast region? That had Dad on it. What? How's that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And... Ina? Estelle? Joshua? Please brace yourselves. Your father Cassius was aboard the airliner which went missing. What? Impossible. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. It seems his name is on the passenger list. Foot subplot. Liberal Bracers Guild, Roland Branch, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. Shit. And that's the end of the prologue? Ah, fuck. Okay. Damn, that was long as hell. Save, please. How many hours? Oh my god, almost 8 hours. 7 hours in the prologue. Good god, okay. Makes sense? Yeah, I'm learning that. This is gonna be a long anthology of games. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you go ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. The Wheel of Fortune card. Again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Huh? Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you think about all this, Scara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer when it comes to crisis management. He's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, you're trying to say that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. Are you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Scara, don't you just sit there too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Stain Rose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Stain Rose? And 20 years old too? Scara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle, I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Huh? Oh, right, I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figured, well, let me try that again. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Boast to find your father? Well, duh, it's a no-brainer. Well, I can't imagine anything bad happening to him, despite his horrible luck. Waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself. You're really something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you're coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like an airliner flights have been cancelled until the army finishes their search. It seems like the only way to get to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? Wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm gonna talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Skara! We really appreciate this, Skara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to see it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Skara's along for the ride now, I do feel a little bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Sorry about that. Scam calls really be coming in the same time of day every day. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Ina. Chapter 1. The Disappearance of the Lind. Posture check. Yep, I'm sitting up. I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Scarazard taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Ina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll call from help from the Grand Cell branch. By the way, Scarazard, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job we're going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Skara, if we're gonna be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. Septian Calendar, 1075. Erected in partnership with the liberal royal family, Septian Church in Rolant City. Septian Calendar, 1192. Destroyed during the 100 Days' War when Rolant was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Rolant. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Rolant's people from this. Estelle? Joshua, what do you think about going up with me and waiting until Skara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey, look, Joshua, we can see our house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But what did you want to tell me? Do you want to tell me what's going on, since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. It's about to be deep, isn't it? Yeah. I like this place, but I can't just casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? "10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. He wanted to see who he was fighting against. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free... After the war ended, and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I haven't felt that I can be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today's okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely? Asking her to protect him? Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua, I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So. Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. Oh, what do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type that is going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone's genuinely worried for you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Scarra's waiting for us. You're probably right. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others, just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad's home safe again. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? Were you spying on us? Give me some credit, would you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Scarra? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after you have a third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Scarra? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time. A troupe? Yeah, a troupe is a traveling circus. Scarra was a dancer. Well, that was a long time ago. We first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago, to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. So she's like 23 now? Yeah. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when we get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? With the airliner flights cancelled, we'll have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to Vert's Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Vert Bridge is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. Looks like we're all set, so let's go. Yeah, let's go. Before that, let's see about getting another reviving bomb or two, just in case, because we're gonna be gone for a while. We might have some issues. Let's see. Second edition of Liberal News, just to keep up with keep up. I don't need EP capsules. Probably buy some ingredients while we're here. There we go. And a little bit of oil. Okay. I don't know what we actually need for a lot of this, so... If we ever make recipes, then we'll have the stuff we need. Yeah, you're right, you can trade stuff for money. Let me go ahead and save before we head out for Bose. There we go, we're officially in Chapter 1 with the save. Alright, YouTube, give me just a moment. Alright, let's get moving. I like how this one person is continuously locking into these crates. Yeah, you know, he's got big business to do. Well, my father-in-law's been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, there's a lot I can learn. It seems I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. I feel pretty embarrassed about it now. That must be why you're walking so, diligently. How many recipes we have? We can make the pasta. And maple cookie. Let's check the map. We need to head to Verte Bridge, get the boats, right? Yes. Okay, so we can go down Milch. Oh, I forgot to check. Hold on. Nope, we don't have enough fire. Okay. If we had more fire, then we could probably, get away with it, but... None of these guys are worth killing because they're so low. Yeah, we one-shot it. Yeah, literally. 1 XP. We need to get the fuck out of here. Time to move on, everybody. I was hoping for one of the little guys again, but it doesn't look like they're showing up. See if they can let us cross the bridge. We probably just have to go and talk. Hey, man. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, too. Hello, Sergeant Ashton. And this is Scarazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, Sergeant. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, that has something to do with the Lin, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Heaven forbid, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue a pass right away. Thank you, Sergeant Ashton. But is it alright for you to issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hacken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassius' safe return. Got it. People don't like mercs up there. Alright, maybe I gotta talk to you. Open the gate! I am headed for Bose. We are! How did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately, exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, one responsible for restricting the flights is the Royal Army. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the sergeant next door. It's midnight and I have a headache. Bye. Alright, bye, Millie. Thanks for staying up so late. Appreciate it. Much later than usual. Oh, you guys didn't tell me the break time thing was still on there. Holy shit. Sorry about that. Oh, well, we've already got one. Well, aren't you guys prepared? Alright, okay then. How about I open the gate for you? YouTube, you'll be okay with a little dancing Ella Chris in the corner for a couple minutes. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. We're good. Let's go. No, there is no reason for me to stop here. West Coast, East Rolling. Yep. Is there something over here? Oh, there might be something hiding over here. Alright, let's go ahead and head for Bose. Oh, you're new. What are you? You are a Mad Roper. Okay. Fire and wind, huh? And it's still pretty weak.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, nothing to worry about then. Is that all that's on the road? No, there's also snakes. Oh my god, and these snakes are fast too. What the fuck? Oh, 50 damage in that poison. Oh, dear. Okay, at least they're both half health.
We're not done yet.
Snake does have fire on it, though. Damn, I'm surprised that snake is that fast, man. Now, mole. Is it a mole? Mole mole? Auntie mole? It is a halo mole. Water and fire, huh? You can't reach that? Fuck.
Piece of cake.
Oh, he's carrying a potato. That's nice. Let's leave that monster alone for a second. Let's, I didn't even know what that was, but yeah, let's go ahead and kill this monster. What's in here? Oh, bunch of dragonfly-looking enemies. Queen scorpions. Weak to wind. Okay. I wonder how much damage these guys are gonna do to us. Oh, thank God you missed. Okay, I thought you might be. And then... Nice. Oh, I hit them all? Even better. Whoa, that spell was sick, actually. Wait, that spell was sick. Oh, okay, they take, like, no fucking damage, huh? Probably take out that one. Good kill. Okay. They got paralysis on their ship. That's okay. You're, yeah. So, we'll use Soulware. Okay, we got it. It was difficult,
Not
but
done yet.
it was more difficult than the others, but yeah, we got through it just fine. Exterminated monster on East Bose Highway. Okay. Oh, this is probably a quest from Bose. And we just did it already. Sick. Okay. Let's see. Just have you tier. North is Nebel Valley. Okay. Let's just keep moving for now. Boast is still further to the west. That's another snake. Let's go beat that one's ass. Yeah, like to water. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty slow, too. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
Try to sneak up on the snakes that we find. What's that headed this way? Car? Okay. Or maybe just transport some supplies. Well, if it isn't Scarazard, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard all about the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by crown transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugren about it at the Boast branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Here, just another bracer. Sergeant Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Boast branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and then ask Lugren about it, he may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Come here, snack.
Came up short.
Got our fire quartz on you, or Sepith. Fire does fine damage. There you go. Good job, guys. Let's keep moving. Ignore the Molly Mole. God damn, it's far. No monster was that? Was in their mole? No, it's a little jellyfish thing. The roper, rather. Not much going on then around here. Ooh, what are you? Hold on. I missed it? The fuck? Is it flying? What is that? A wisdom. 500 health on it. A little bit weaker to fire. Okay. Well, you have the initiative, so. I mean, start doing damage, guys. I'm kind of scared it's gonna blow up. I'm gonna be real. Okay, that enemy does not blow up.
Let's move out.
Ooh, I had a lot of, Okay, we need to fight those things more often. They have a lot of gems on them. So, if we see any more wisdoms, we'll be forcing fights with those. Are we in Boast yet? Damn. We're getting close, looks like. North is Eisen Road. There's Nepal Valley very far back. Okay. I don't see any enemies. Yeah, we're probably at Boast. Yes, we are. Cool. We finally made it here. It's the commercial city of Boast, which sits at the heart of the Boast region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberl, this is the one that comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, these buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anybody have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Boast Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and see what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. If you're curious, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. I'm hoping it's the same color as everything else. Ooh, there's a restaurant here. Okay. This is probably the Bracer's Guild, right? Yeah. Let's take a look around, though. Please, Leela. This is my one and only chance. Okay. West Highway, landing port. Let's go check the South Block. I don't see any other shops. This is an Orbital Factory? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hello. So I'll be running the show starting today, huh? Excellent. Now it's time to make some real money. Yeah, ha ha ha. Let's see. Anybody able to get a slot open? No, we're still missing a lot of fire. We need 80 of a lot of things. What about you, Joshua? No. Yeah, everybody. It's like everybody needs 80 for the next upgrade. How much water? Sepith are we sitting on? We're sitting on a lot of earth and water, so let's see if we can spend some of that earth on something. No, it's all a bunch of rank 1 shit. We do have Impede 1. Let's see, but why would we take that when it has a fucking almost no chance to work? There's a lot of good ones here. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Good to know. Oh shit, we got a third party member. We did indeed. This is Scarazard, our mentor. She ended up joining the party. Also, white and gold Sepith are way higher. Yeah. We don't really have too many uses for them right now. They're pretty niche at the moment. Scarazard uses a whip as well. Hello, sir. How's our... I'd like to sell you our pile rod first. Less art cost is pretty good. Yeah, it is. It's just it's hard for me to want to buy it because of what's it called? It takes a time slot, and not many people have those. Estelle does because Estelle has a bunch of generalist slots, but only Joshua really has a bunch of time slots. I didn't really see a lot of time slots for Isn't Time the black one? Yeah. Unless less art. I'm pretty sure the less art cost is time, but the other one's space. The less EP cost is the gold one. Oh, I see. Well, there's a less EP cost and there's also a less time. Oh, the other one was quicker cast time. That's what it was. I'm mistaken. Let's see. In that case, oh my god, look at these stat ups. These are actually significant stat ups, by the way. Like, instead of like being +5s and +6s, we're getting +15 and 10. How are we doing? Oh, we should definitely get these boots first. +1 movement on these. Oh, yes, please, give me that. Yes, sir. +1 movement, please. Prevents freeze, sleep, seal. Okay. Guess we're getting to cook with some serious heat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah. Yo, put on the work boots, everybody. Put your work shoes on for that +1 movement, which is, if you play any tactical games, you know that shit is amazing. You know, you like worn shoes? I've got a D&D member who loves selling their old shit and telling the shopkeepers that they were just wearing it. This is just like that. Yeah. As for a weapon, I think I'll actually buy Estelle the weapon, because Estelle, tends to leave things at, like, 1 HP. Yeah, yes, I do like my Fire Emblem Curse with the casual +1 move. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, let's give you the Stun Rod. There, Estelle should be able to keep up in damage now. They're not doing bad damage, but they are leaving things alive when they shouldn't. We can sell our orbs, too. Is there anything else we want that we have money for, anyways? We're gonna want leather jackets at some point, but that's 6k to get everybody one. Reminder if FE4 and 5 movement was an actual stat. Yeah, it is, and you can... I mean, you could also get no stats in a level up, too, which is always fun. Looking at, what's it called? Arden, the armor knight who had his double rain. Like, that guy could just get absolutely nothing. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, let's keep moving, kids. We've got everything we need right now. We can just make more money in the meantime. Let's go to the Boast Guild. That's Lucrin. Oh, Scarazard, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lucrin? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means these two kids are you Cassius' children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lucrin, and I oversee the Boast branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Lucrin. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyways, but in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great, now it looks like things are going to be a real pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Huh, amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyways? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracers Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracers Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that the Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way from Roland. If that's the way it's going to be, it's time to duel it out with this general and decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'd be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugrin, we'll accept the mayor's request. Sounds fine to me, but before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. To be fair, the guaranteed level up is something only newer games have it. Yeah. Not General Morgan. Freeman. Oh, no. Our names go here, and Estelle and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms. Alright, looks like everything's in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle, and Joshua. As of this day at 3:20, your registration at the Boast branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Boast branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, we did start this like 4 days ago still. Well, looks like now you'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. What we'll actually be doing is checking the request board. Ravenue monster. A ferocious monster has been sighted behind Ravenue village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. Okay. Ingredient seeker. I'm in a bind right now. I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Bring me monster fowl meat ×5 to me at the Enter Rose restaurant. I'll check if I have that. And the East Coast monster we already happened to kill, the King Scorpion. Okay, so we really only have 2 left. Might as well turn in 1 while we're here. Basically, junior bracers only accept and do requests for branches they're registered from, and people from other branches can't just ask for them on a name basis. Yeah, it also probably helps keep bracers from... It also helps keep bracers from accepting... only accepting jobs that have a certain amount of money in different regions. Like, they're not just traveling for the pay. It's a good restriction for junior bracers. Otherwise, they wouldn't do... you wouldn't do any other jobs if you only had to stick with one place. I'm sure not everybody who's a bracer does it for, for magnanimous reasons. Okay, let's, do I have any monster fowl on me? Actually, let's see. There we go. I have 4. Okay. Which means we need 1 more. Where's this come from? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Monster guide. Does it talk about what they drop? Yeah, here we go. Monster carapace, monster tail, gelatin, beast meat, fane. Where are we getting the monster fowl ring then? Fane, mustard ween, milled flour, dirty carrot. It doesn't say. Senior bracers, like our dad, can be called up by anyone for jobs because they're proven reliable in the track record. Yeah, it also means that their jobs are more dangerous, and they're basically required to accept them, it seems. Cassius didn't seem like he could say no to any of the jobs. Let me ask this Gwen person. Excuse me, I need to go find this Gwen person. You look like a feminine character. Here we go. Student syndication all night for super... Okay, you're not gonna tell me? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where we're supposed to get monster fowl meat. I would think that something like the Mars Sparrow would have it. Yeah, okay. So if you want the Mars Sparrow, that's pretty far east. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any more in the Boast region. I guess I'd have to check. Let me check the guide. I'm surprised we didn't actually already have 5. Let's see. Yeah, Elise Highway. Okay, no. We can just head east. Yeah. The sparrows from the forest, weren't they? Yeah, they are, but we can't head back, we can't head back to the forest because we need a gate pass from the Boast region to be able to head back into Roland. So we're just checking it. We're just gonna be checking this highway. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. We're just gonna be checking this highway for stuff. Let's see. Big damage on this guy, but he does have a lot of good stuff. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're just looking for birds now, which means we're gonna be walking. We're gonna be walking pretty far. Are we on the highway right now? Let me make sure. Yeah, this would be the highway. No, we're on the East Coast Highway. There we go. The Elise... Oh, no, the Elise Highway is all the way back there. I don't know if we're able to head back. I guess I'll have to see. So I don't see any other birds, so it'd be kind of cringe if we just couldn't go back and we had to get this quest from Bose. Like, that would really suck, actually. I guess we'll look for other flying enemies while we're traveling. And ideally, we see another bird. We'll have to see, though. So another roper. Nebel Valley. We could check Nebel Valley as well. That might help us. Yeah, let's go check Nebel Valley. Maybe there's flyers in Nebel Valley. It'd make more sense to check back there for flyers than it would to check whole nother region.
Oh, are we done already?
You go ahead and heal Estelle before she gets knocked out as well. Casually wandering into higher level areas, getting massive stats. You know, bracers get stronger, and we gotta figure out how to do that. Yeah, let's head up here. Oh, great. A foggy area. Surely there's flying enemies here. Oh, what the fuck is that? A Wendigo looking ass? What the fuck? What are you? Giant foot. A little bit weak to fire. 800 health on this guy. Let's see. Well, we have a turn now, so... Oh, wow. Okay, don't use Fizz on this guy. We may need to run from this guy. I always got these soul blares to work. Holy shit, this guy's scary. How do you feel about magic? Oh man, this guy is yeah, he's a healthy boy. Holy moly almighty. Okay. Do your best, guys. Yeah, rolling these fucking feints for sure. I do not want this guy to slap me at all.
Someone's been naughty.
How much damage does this actually do? Okay, honestly, it's good damage. Let's just keep pumping it.
Here I come.
I don't want him to hit us.
Let's do this. That's that then. Let's move out.
He only had 6 of each. Okay, yeah, we're not fighting these guys. Holy moly. Got it. Let's avoid those guys at all costs. Okay, what the fuck are you? Ice Pecker. A bird? Could have monster fowl meat. Could have monster fowl meat.
That's that then. Let's
No, we didn't collect anything. We'll probably have to try to kill more of those. There's something down there. Okay, there's another flying bug. Oh, it's a different color, though. Yeah, they're gray. Okay. White insectos, yeah. So, just stronger. Same enemy, stronger, though. Okay. Ooh, harder to hit, though. Oh my god! Oh, he's dead!
We're good
Holy
to go.
fuck, you just hit him for 400! Something tells me we shouldn't be here. That's quitter speak. Something tells me we absolutely should be here. See, we're leveled up. We're fine. We're back to full health. Who is worried? Not me. Something tells me the second we find that last monster fowl, we're getting the fuck out of here, though. Hey, you. I need you to... I don't give a fuck what your deal is. I need you to drop this shit.
Seems you came up short.
It's a lighter. I need a monster fowl, bro. I need monster fowl. Surely you have more. Oh, boy. Surely you have more for me. I'm actually gonna have you use this aerial skill. Nice. Alright. Hit him with it! It's so sick.
We're not done yet.
They didn't drop anything. God damn it. Random drop chances on items. Fucking same deals before. You can't reach. You can, though. Damn, they hit hard, man. You learned a new skill, that's cool. Another one. Okay, maybe they just don't drop foul me. Maybe we're just cooked. Maybe this is not the area to be looking. Oh, nope. That's a praying mantis. Nope, I'm good. Sorry, I played too much Etrianosity to be fighting mantises. I'm good. I'm good. This does not seem like the right way either. The fuck are we? What? Is a house here? Hello? You done rather well to make it to this place? There's not much I can offer you, but make yourselves comfortable. Oh, oh, wow. Okay, there's a free rest here and everything. Okay. Yeah. Not where I wanted to be. And now I'm kind of lost. So let's keep making our way down then. Did we cross a bridge last time? I think, yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Hey, you're not dropping anything we want, so... Stat guard, doesn't matter, okay. Yep, doesn't drop anything else. Maybe, there's another place that was further up the road. Maybe that place has some birds. I need some fucking place. Okay, here we go. Back in the highway. Jesus. Yeah, let's head further down. There was another place we could head up. Other than Nabal Valley. God damn, man. No, this is the checkpoint. It's not what I'm looking for. Check my map again. I swear there was another road to go up. That wasn't Nabal Valley. Maybe the new Ansel path? No. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just dumb. I swear there were two roads. North is Nabal Valley, yeah. Well, I'm not sure where we're gonna find some fucking monster fowl then. but not with the fucking Yetis, that's for sure. Ah, so annoying. I'm sure that the answer is somewhere, but we're just not seeing it right now. Guess. Let's keep heading back to Bose. I was hoping that the lady would, like, say where we get the monster fowl meat, but I guess not. Ah, here we go. Eisen Road. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Maybe there's birds up here. I knew there was another fucking road. Nope. Something tells me the Imperial Army ain't gonna like us there. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue with the main quest, then. What was our other quest? The Ravenous Village. And Monster Fowl. Okay. No, I guess let's head to the mayor first. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It's like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracers Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She's gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I'd imagine her to be making a return on any moment now. Well, if we're kind of in a hurry to meet her, do you think it'd be alright if we call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, we'll probably save us both some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat, feathers, dripping in gemstones every pore? Feathers, gemstones for what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor's being accompanied by a maid? That sounds easy enough in a crowd of people. Let's hurry over to the chapel. Alright, let's go. I guess we have to know where the chapel is, though. Is there any close by? Yeah, okay, here we go. Well, there's a maid. I don't see anybody standing with the maid. Adele, finally here. He's finally arrived. If my husband's done worshipping here, it's off to the Bose Market. Bye, bye, bye. I think I saw you guys in Roland. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracers Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Leela. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in really are different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm certain she's in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't know if I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how to feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we just came along with you instead? Come with me to the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market, then. Portrait must be a party member. There's actually a lot more portraits in this game than expected. Like, even our current guildmaster has one too. Wow, this place really is huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants and boasts. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the boast market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants and boasts. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Oof. Madam. Leela, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job, as always, but never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, the emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market in the Mayor of Bose region. Understood. Oh! Sorry, press the skip button. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really gonna have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though, I had heard that the Mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only about 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose Market and the political foundation he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just a daughter of a businessman. There's no sense in getting high hats about it. Anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask for you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help on the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Show the army who's running this show. Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Mabel? He was a friend of my late father's, tentatively speaking. We have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Leela? Yes, madam. Leela produces a sheet of paper and a fountain pen. I guess it should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as an official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-heading general will ever meet us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We're just not telling him everything. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Since it's a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, do we need to go and meet General Morgan? Where do we need to go? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border north of Bose. You should be able to find a general there. Okay. Alright, everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. Well, if we find out anything, we'll come by and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hagen Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of... Okay, yeah, we saw it. In short, we need to head out the east gate and turn north. Yep. Alrighty then. Hagen Gate, here we come. Yeah. It's kind of what we guess. Ideally, we find some birds up there. That's all I really give a shit about. Are there fucking birds? Should probably save. And make sure that our quick save is in the same place, so in case we hit the button on accident, we don't lose all our progress. All these German-inspired names, yeah. Hold it right there. The Haken Gate is currently not permitted civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested that we come to speak with the General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, the Mayor Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, don't forget we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Any birds out here? Bird! Finally! Still got its shell on its head, though. Remera. Does that mean you're gonna hatch soon? The fuck is... What you gotta... Okay. How much damage you take? Too much! This is a story. Okay. You can tell if we're following the story areas or going to optional, because these enemies are almost getting one shot.
Seems you came up short.
And there's our last monster fowl meat. Perfect. I mean... Easy peasy. Kill some more for the road, because we can use it as an ingredient. Oh, fuck off. Oh, nice, she one-shot it. Okay, yeah, that weapon upgrade for her actually helped. Pretty happy. Oh my god! Hello. Maybe that's what these things turn into. What the fuck? Yep, okay, they go along with it. Hraesvelgr. Hello, Hraesvelgr. Fucking dragon showed up. This big-ass bird. 5 times weak to fire. With 1,000 health. Well, wouldn't you just know it? There is some fire in your fucking future, brother. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so glad we have fire. Holy moly. Who was worried about Hraesvelgr, right? Not me.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Man, if you didn't actually pick up all the elements, then fucking this game is probably really hard. Run into enemies like that. These birds aren't dropping anything but time stones. Okay. Oh, I should have caught, Hraesvelgr in it. We probably could have saved the cast. Good job, guys. Yeah, be a little careful about the constant Hraesvelgrs on the road. Oh, there's 2 of them this time. Oh, shit. Okay, so you and Estelle hit this one. Well, Scarazard will hit the other one. Nice.
That's that then.
Perfect amount. Alright. Enemy's not so scary anymore. The Arabonia border, Hacking Gate. I might just play this game with the overlay off consistently, because it's, there's too many cutscenes to come up. This is the Haken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in a war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's territory of the Arabonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Arabonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there at the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find them in there? Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned to your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot about that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. It's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer. They rebuilt the wall and the Empire fight for it, truly. They started the war. They should pay for it. This is probably... let's check over here. Blonde-haired man. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it's rather delectable. Well, glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. Anyway, enjoy your trip. That I will do, believe me. And this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, and I am truly in for a feast elsewhere on this land. Well, excuse me for having a bar here on the outskirts of the country. Anyway, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end, but the taste is worth the price. Well, then maybe I will. I think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Old-timey fucking Guy Fieri. God, we found Guy Fieri. Yeah. Good day, welcome to our homeowner's establishment. Outside the bow, since it's a bar, I've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Okay, you say that, but what are you actually selling? A vegetable sandwich. Ooh, potluck in a shell cures KO. Let's go buy the... Ooh, maybe not that many. Maybe one. Just so we can learn the recipe for it. That's probably a good habit to get into, is buying food to eat to learn the recipes. I don't think we need to rest or anything. And I doubt a fight's coming up, so let's just see if we can head in the barracks. Remember how we also sent Guy the Fiery to Flavor Town several times? I do remember. That one was a little bit more blatant. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand from Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you can get us in to see General Morgan? Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there. Why don't you go right there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyways? Obviously because it's to border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there's a lot of travelers you have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you'd need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Okay, guess we just went there too early. We didn't know a lot of that. We're back. I guess we'll rest? Well, maybe this guy's important. Let's talk to him again. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Arabonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberl, but for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, you're bracers, no? How'd you know? We removed your emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It is true that there are no guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. and there's an air about you that reminds me of them, so I thought I'd ask. There are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of the crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Oh. Estelle, bro. Oh my god. What the? Holy shit. How old is this game? 2000. Is this 2011 or earlier? What the fuck? That is a crazy sentence. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes. Masterpieces of stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as though my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one's worth remembering. Look in that kid's face. Ah! Hey, you there. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter. He said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Well, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, and at least we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay then, let's be off, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seems almost natural. Scarily so. Ha! You noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gents and mademoiselles. Of course we're gonna mind. Now get you. Shoo! Shoo! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what is his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably best for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Damn, he actually is French. Now let's hurry and meet with that general. Let's go ahead and do that. But you two, we're going to have to save that for next time. I have to split this VOD because we've been playing for a while, but we will still be playing. But for you guys, it's just going to take a second. So give me just a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and split this. Thank you for watching YouTube as long as you did. I do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next part.